Yo guys, Yoshi's back today with another video. Road to Cruyff episode 5. I'm not a rat, but I'm bringing the 5-1-2-2 new formation tactics. This formation is crazy, but disclaimer before we go into it. Just because you have the tactics, that does not mean they will 100% work for you. I want you to make sure you listen and understand how to use the formation so that it's very effective for you. Just having tactics does not mean you're going to be good at the game, okay? So pay attention. We're going to have the CDM with stay back, cover center, cut passing lanes. Outside backs, both are going to be on overlap. This is so when you're attacking, they stay wide and out, and this gives you the extra pass to the wings if you need to. A lot of the times, because they're on overlap, the wing backs, if someone's playing only a 4-back, will end up marking the 5-back wing backs, leaving you with like crazy runs in the middle with your central players. I'm going to play my LCM, get forward, cover center, RCM, completely balanced, not going to touch it at all, stay central on both strikers, and stay forward on one of them just so that he just stays up the field more for quicker counters. That's just my preference. Comfort crosses on the goalie because they love to stand and stare at the ball. Corners on 1. I put the depth on 60 so I can kind of win the ball up the field more. If you're not comfortable with having a slightly higher line, you can drop it back to 50, or you can even play higher line as in 70. Even using press on it is pretty crazy because this formation is just very overwhelming. You're gonna see we win the ball up the pitch, quick turn, and like it leads to very easy goals. One thing I want to just point out is the build-up play. Going from the back to the front, you're going to see there's just so many passing options. And on some of these clips, you're going to notice we're connecting like 9, 10, 11 passes. And my playstyle is not even liking the pass, to be honest. And this formation just feels like you have so much going forward. But then defensively, it's like you have an 8-back. It's like really weird that a formation can kind of just do everything. You're probably going to play against this formation a lot during Weekend League. So maybe just having it as a backup tactic, even if you don't want to play it, just so you can counter someone. But you can see we keep going wide, then we just find those inside passes. It's very easy to score. Again, we win the ball immediately, turn into a counter, and it's just you're straight. It's 3 people versus like 1 or 2. It's very difficult for somebody to try to guard it. But back to the tactics. The reason I have my LCM on stay central and get forward is because that's my more attacking player. So I want them to get involved in the game, kind of support almost in like a cam role in a way. Just very helping my 2 strikers a lot in the middle of the field. And then defensively, I don't want him covering the wing because when I switch into my counter, I want him to be immediately ready to go up the field. As for my RCM, in this case I had Kessie, which hopefully you'd want more of a box-to-box type center mid in that position. I left it on balanced cover wing because if my winger's not back, it's fine for him to fill in that spot just to save the time. And then if I do win the ball, I don't need him necessarily right away up the field because I will have my LCM, and then if my wingback wasn't back already, he'll already be pushing up again. But as you're going to see, just we get easy counters. Keane sucks. Terrible player. I don't know how you missed. But look, just easy, simple passes. Just so many options. You overwhelm your opponent. And like I said, my play style is dribbling. Honestly, I love to dribble. But this formation, you're going to see, use your wings a lot because what happens in this formation is you're going to notice is because you have the two wingbacks going up. And then what I was doing was I was actually playing a attacker as one of my wing backs, is that their outside backs a lot of the times will look to cover the wing back. And like I said earlier, you're getting that like 3v2 in the middle because their wing backs are covering your wing backs. And so as you're going to just see here, I keep using my wings a lot. And then you just look to square the ball a lot. If you just keep squaring it, you'll always have an extra pass. And I mean, the goals I'm scoring, a lot of them aren't anything special. They're just, you go wide, find sideways pass, and as boring as it sounds, it's just, you have so much space. It makes it so easy. You're going to see here just some packs. Didn't really get anything from the draft here. But going back to the gameplay, just be really aware of if you're playing that high line, trying to win the ball back high up the pitch will lead to very, very easy goals. The one thing I would just make sure you're very noticeable about is when you do win the ball, if you're playing with it with your CBs and your wingbacks go up, make sure you never want to be losing the ball with your CDM or one of your CBs, because when your wingbacks go up, your two outside CBs are going to kind of drift wide. And so if you do lose the ball in that middle spot, you might be open for like a quick counter. So that's just something you need to be very aware of. That was a disgusting goal by Dembele. But like I said, this is the new formation, and in my opinion, you're probably going to be facing it a lot. I know a lot of people have been posting this. I never wanted to use the formation, but finally people in the chat convinced me. I was like, all right, let me try it out, just see how it is. And I was literally playing games, and some of these games I was scoring like 10 to 11 goals. Like it was just really, really easy to score. Defensively, especially if you have, your solid CBs, you pack the box. You just pack the box. So if you're not moving players out of position excessively, and you're kind of just, playing patient and, jumping the routes when you know you can, it's going to be very hard to concede as well. It's a very balanced formation. You get the 8 back, but then going forward, you kind of get you get 2 wing backs, 2 strikers, 2 center mids. It's almost like you're attacking with 5/6, but you're defending with 8. No clue how I missed that. But like I said, if you're paying attention to the gameplay, just look at the passes we're making to get these very easy chances. And again, I win the ball high up the field, leads to a goal. Starting all the way from the back, CDM, watch how many passes I'm just going to sit here and connect. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. When you're playing, take your time. Easy passes. I'm obviously going to add a little bit of dribbling sometimes into my play just because that's how I naturally play, but a lot of it, you're able, if you're ever uncertain, just go wide and find the what's it called? You'll outnumber them. You're basically always going to outnumber the opponent. So play where you have the advantage in numbers and don't force it. If you ever feel like you're stuck, just rework it back around. And some of the attacks you might have noticed or not, I go all the way from the left side back to the right winger, and then I bring it back to the center. This formation is broken. It really is. And I think if you can have your wingbacks be players that are pretty decent going forward, as well as very good defensively. So maybe somebody like a Davies as a left wing back, or somebody I was actually using. Look, simple passes was a Gossens. He's very balanced. He was actually really good in that left wing back role. So if you find people that have those kind of simple passes. Simple passes, I'm telling you guys. As for the packs, again, we get scammed as we always do. But this is the Gossens guy I was telling you. Very balanced, all 80 stats. He fits that left wing back role very well, actually. But finding players that can kind of do both, you're not really going to shoot with them too much because they don't really get into the box as often. But especially because you're on overlap. But having someone that you're comfortable with having on the ball in the attack and to be able to pass is important, because when I tried using the formation with someone with 60 passing or something like that, they kind of start to kill the attack. Having somebody, I got glitchy with Holland, holy moly. If you have someone that can kind of attack a little bit, just has those passing and dribbling stats slightly up, I think the camera just cut for a second, but like I was saying, it will help you in that attack. Again, just showing the rewards briefly. Didn't really pack anything, but I hope you guys enjoyed that 5-1-2-2 tactics. Let me know if you're going to use it, how they work for you. Like I said, just be aware, kind of seeing how your players are moving. And as you can see in the background, I gave reference gameplay of how you can use the formation, how to spread out. I think it's a very effective formation. Let me know, like I said. As for these SBCs, we took a look at Kessie. We took a look at Rashford. We took a look at the CB from Serie A. They seem to be decent cards. Kessie will get the Barca upgrade quite easily. Personally, I'm not going to do it for this series. Same with Rashford. I like the 5-star skills and stuff. I just feel like I don't really want to put coins into these SBCs, especially this early on with all of the other options. So personally, I'm staying clear of them for now. If I was to do one, maybe I would do Rashford. But like I said, I like to do SBCs that are more long-term. I just don't feel like they're going to fit my team right now. Yeah, let me know if you guys are doing those SBCs. Let me know who you guys think I should get next. We have started to build the team. We will be playing Rivals tonight if you want to come through. We're going to be doing Elite Division grind. And let me know what you got into your ones to watch pack. We got Chouameni. Probably be using him in the team this week. And as always, stay blessed.